Hi everyone, this is Phi. Continuing on with my Demo Day 9 Let's Plays. This is MUTEKI, I believe, if that's how you pronounce it. It just kind of pops right into the screen here when you launch it. One thing I have noticed, I haven't actually played this at all, but the escape key does nothing. There doesn't appear to be any way to open a menu. Not really a great thing when you want to quit the game or something. There's not a way to do that unless I'm missing something. You can of course Alt F4, but not everyone even knows about that. So good idea to just drop in a quit option on the escape key or something before you publish. But let's go ahead and try this out. So I'm noticing that it is WASD and mouse. The movement is relative to the angle of the ship. So if I push right, it moves right, but it moves right relative to itself. Same thing, this is down. So this is the front up here, obviously. So that's interesting. I don't know if there's... Okay, so Q and E is to rotate. That makes sense, I believe. It's a pretty sluggish ship, but it looks pretty beefy at the same time. There's some semi-realistic gravity, I guess. It kind of keeps rotating after a while. We've got weapons. These you have to aim by turning the ship, and then this one you can aim with the mouse. And it's got this cool kind of damage engine, I don't know what you want to call it, but... Okay, so that blew up. I don't know if you have to hit the middle area, or if it's just like a percentage to destroy things. So this is interesting, because I got lasers on either side, but I'm not hitting them anymore, so... I'll go for that middle. And it seems like it's right in the cockpit area that destroys them. So the smaller ones you can't really hit with both these lasers at once. Okay, it's a little easy to overshoot, but I guess that's just part of the trick here. So yeah, the lasers they're a little wide. I don't know if that's a bad thing or if that adds to the game. I'm gonna go ahead and work on that. There's some debris left over. It doesn't respond, which makes sense. Well, that's taking something right there. So I can hit. Some of this debris does stay around and some of it disappears. Alright, so I guess the light-colored asteroids are on the same plane as you, because I can shoot these. Presumably I can run into them. That's interesting. And the darker ones are in the background, so nice sense of depth. I do like that, and especially with against the backdrop, which is correctly not moving as I move around. So it gives that parallax. Let's see. Very, very, very slow movement. Okay, presumably the forward thrust engines, yeah, these are moving faster, so should use those. I'm getting stuck on this asteroid. I don't know if there's any... Whoa. Okay, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I kind of want to drive it like a tank, but you have to use the Q and E to rotate, so it's a little... I guess I'm just not used to it, just because so many asteroid games are different, but it's just something to get used to. Probably not such a bad thing. Alright, so I'm noticing that there's not much in front of me that I can see from here because 16:9 aspect ratio. If I'm going this way I can see quite a ways, but not so much straight up or down. So that's interesting. I don't know if there's Okay, this is up at the top here. I can switch ships apparently. Tab is to highlight modules. I don't know what that means. R is to reset. It says escape to quit, but that doesn't, it's not working for me, so I don't know if that's a bug. It might just have been a bug or an oversight. Okay, let's try that tab key. Oh no, that's interesting. And I'm wondering if... Okay, switch ship. Yeah, I guess the other ships are what I destroyed. And I can presumably also control in this demo. I'm just going to try and go in one direction for a little while, see what happens. Doesn't look like there's anything else in the demo, which is fine. It's just kind of demonstrating what there is so far. I'm going to go ahead and hit the R key to reset. This looks like a crash to me. I'm gonna give it a couple seconds. Hopefully OBS is still running. It does indeed look like it's crashed, so I'm gonna go ahead and tab out here. Oh. Okay, well, I mean, I hit Alt-Tab and then it seemed to be okay after that. I don't know if I just had to wait longer or if something else triggered it, but it seems to be working now. Alright, gonna go ahead and... Alright, so we got different kinds of ships. That's cool, because this one seems to be a little faster. It's a little difficult until you hit the thrusters. It's kind of difficult to tell which is the front end. These markings around... I'm guessing are just cosmetic. Maybe they designate the orientation of the ship, if it's a good guy or bad guy, or if there's different factions or something. They look kind of cool. So this one's a little, I think it's a little more nimble. I do like that you can actually control both guns with the mouse. It just kind of feels better, I think, than the sluggish giant lasers. I'm sure it's not as powerful. In fact, quite a bit less. But it's interesting. Let's see, hit 3. So this one... Okay, so I'm shooting rockets. They're not locking... Oh, they're following the mouse cursor. Huh. Now that's admittedly pretty nifty. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy this guy because I already played him. So right mouse button does nothing, middle mouse does nothing. I'm noticing that these are projecting straight forward on these two things, which I don't think they need to because these are shooting rockets, which aren't going in that trajectory at all, so it seems kind of unnecessary. It does help to know that there is another set of guns on the ship. Maybe you could put a little visual effect that shows that there's an exit point for weapons here, but it doesn't go all the way down. It just kind of stops in front of it or something, I don't know. But in any case, it's a cool... I do like those rockets. Pretty cool. They seem like a little weak for what they are, but that's okay. I'm gonna hit 4 key and... Alright, so this guy... Oh, that was weird. Ooh, so apparently, see, I'm hearing the weapons seem to be hitting something. I guess there's an edge of the universe here. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're hitting the edge. Alright, so yeah, this guy has a different kind of designation visual effect. It's got little skulls, so this is presumably a bad guy or a pirate or something. I'm just going upwards. I'm noticing that when you get out here, there's nothing to show relative movement, which, I mean, I'm sure the developer is aware of, but usually they put in little, they look kind of like stars. I guess you could call them little stardust or something that kind of goes by. So I've been going this direction for a while. I don't seem to be getting anywhere. It doesn't seem like I'm getting closer to that. Oh well, okay, I'm going to... Alright, so I think that's about all there is for this game. I forgot about the modules thing, so this is interesting. So there are specific objects that are being highlighted here. I don't know if that will affect the performance of the craft if you like destroy one thing. I'm assuming that would be kind of the idea here. Oh yeah, see, I'm holding forward right now, but it's going in a circle. Which seems to be realistic. Attempting to correct with some rotation, it's not working very well actually, so losing that one engine is pretty crippling. Okay, so I'm just gonna see if I can get past this stupid asteroid. Alright, so I can... It doesn't seem to be happening anymore. Holy moly, I'm trying to go backwards. I'm not seeing any backwards movement. Oh, very, very, very slow. Okay. Oh, so was I just... It doesn't seem to be affecting my performance anymore. I don't know if I made a mistake, if I was running into an asteroid before and I just got it wrong. I don't really know. I thought that that was something that was happening. Oops. So, may have been my mistake on that, I don't know. It is rotating. So... And it does appear to be rotating again. So, something, I don't know, maybe it's just slightly buggy. It is rotating slightly, so I'm digging for bugs, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how much of this is what I think it is. So this guy's still spinning. I don't know if he's just been spinning this whole time. In any case, cool game. I like that there's individual modules for each ship that appear to take damage. It looks cool. The different weapon types that are currently available are pretty interesting. This thing, apparently I killed these two big lasers already. It didn't look like it took that much damage. I don't know what happened to these, but they're gone. I look forward to seeing where this goes. Oh, there's something down here. I guess this is your health. So you have core and structure. So core is probably something in the middle here, like this, that I presume is fatal if it dies. Alright, well, good work, and I'm going to move on to the next game. See you guys.